Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. So yes then, we are back. The Premier League season is back and my series is back as well. This is where I predict every single game, every game week, guys. So there's 38 weeks, so come and join me for this brand new series. I did it last year as well, you guys smashed the support. But anyway, like I say, we are back for the new Premier League season 2024 and 2025. So, like the video, guys, hit a like button, subscribe if you're not already, and without further ado, man, let's just begin with our first prediction of game week 1. That is right, man, game week 1. Kicking us off on a Friday night, it is Man United versus Fulham. Okay, so Man United recently lost their Community Shield match against Man City, okay, but they have been buying some players this season. Xerxes, they're about to sign a new guy as well. They're about to sign De Ligt from Bayern Munich, okay. He's a decent player, okay. I don't think you'll be able to hack the Premier League though, because obviously he's quite slow, you know. But we'll see what happens. He's a top class player, but it's just his speed that lets him down, okay. They're in talks to sign a new deal with Bruno Fernandes, okay, and that is big news for Man United, because obviously past 2 years or so he has been the best player. So you know what, United are going in the right direction, guys, but they're up against Fulham, okay, who have just signed probably one of the biggest summer transfers of this year. That is right, they signed Smith Rowe from Arsenal, and in his 2 friendly games since he's been at Fulham, he has scored 2 goals, okay. So you know what, he could have a fantastic season and he will give them a massive boost this year, okay. And you know what, Fulham, even though they lost Pelinia to Bayern Munich, they've signed Smith Rowe, who's technically better. You know what, they could have a good season. So that is why, guys, I've gone for a Fulham win. I've got Fulham to beat Man United 2-1. Next, we have promoted side Ipswich Town versus Liverpool. That is right, man. Ipswich have done some good business this transfer window, okay. They are the newly promoted side to the Premier League, and you know, but obviously their first game is not off to a good start because they are up against Liverpool, okay. Liverpool, if you're not watching my recent vlog, me and my friend went to Liverpool at Anfield to watch their pre-season match against Sevilla, okay. And what I've seen from that game is they like to play counter-attack football now with this new era slot. So, I don't know, man, Liverpool could have a good season under the new manager. They haven't signed anyone yet. Subimendi, he has refused to join them this year, which is a big loss, because obviously Liverpool are the only side yet not to sign a player this season. But yeah, like I said, up against Ipswich, who are newly promoted, and when promoted sides get promoted, they have that little bit of confidence boost going into the first game. But they're up against Liverpool, and I think Liverpool will walk away with this one. I've got Liverpool to beat Ipswich 2-0. Next up, we have Arsenal versus Wolves. That is right, second place Arsenal, kicking off their season against Wolves, okay. They have signed a few players this year. Calafiori from obviously Italy. He had a fantastic pre-season, great defender as well, so he will boost their defensive options this season, okay. They were about to sell Nketiah to Marseille, but that deal has fell through. So you know what, Arsenal said they need a striker. Personally, when Jesus is fit and Nketiah is fit, you know, they are 2 good goal scorers, and I think they are looking at signing a new striker before the end of the transfer window. But like I say, Arsenal, man, will have a good pre-season. Arsenal will have another good season. Trust me. Arteta, man, very underrated. I think he's a top class manager, and we'll see that again this year. They're up against Wolves, guys, who recently lost Pedro Neto, probably their most creative player on the ball, man. 56, I think about £52 million. He went to Chelsea. We got onto Chelsea in a bit, but like I say, they have lost their main player, Pedro Neto, and that will be a massive loss for Wolves right there. I did put them in my prediction table, but I didn't know they were going to lose Neto at the time. I put them quite high this year, but damn, yeah, Pedro Neto, man, He was their most creative player and he will be truly missed at a Wolves perspective. But anyway, I do have Arsenal, guys, to beat Wolves. That's why I've got Arsenal to beat Wolves. 2-1. Next, we have Everton versus Brighton, okay. Everton have lost Onana, again, their most creative midfielder, okay. So he will be a massive loss for them right there. They've signed a new defender, Jake O'Brien from Lyon. You know, he's a very decent player, but for me, Everton have just not strengthened enough since losing Onana. So that will be a massive part to their season this year. They're up against Brighton, man, who are slowly strengthening their squad. They've signed Minter from Newcastle. They've also about to sign some other players as well, quite high, okay. And you know, Brighton will have a good season under their new 31-year-old manager. That as well. I've got Brighton, guys, to beat Everton 1-0. Next, we have Newcastle versus Southampton. Okay, so Newcastle haven't really strengthened their squad. They signed Lewis Hall from Chelsea for £33 million. They've also signed Ursula from Sheffield United. He's an upcoming striker. Okay, to me, they just haven't strengthened enough. They have put bids in for Mark Gay, who plays for Crystal Palace, and to get him, that is a big strengthening in their back line. But for me, they just haven't strengthened enough yet this season. But like I say, it's still got another 15 days to go until the transfer window closes, and I'm sure we'll see Mark Gay in a Newcastle shirt at the end of that transfer window. They're up against Southampton, man, who are newly promoted as well. Russell Martin has got prospects, and you know what, he could do well in the Premier League. I know they got relegated with him the year before, but you know, he has some experience now, and I'm hoping Southampton do well, because Southampton are definitely a Premier League side. Southampton have done some spending this season. So Herod Bellis from Man City on a permanent deal from last year, so that's a good signing right there. Flynn Downs from West Ham was on loan to them as well last year. You know, he's a very good player as well. They've also signed Brenton Diaz, who was on loan to Sheffield United last year, and he did do well in the Premier League, so he will be their biggest player signing this year. You know what, Southampton are a Premier League side, but they're up against Newcastle, who, you know, are a great setup right now. So that's why I've gone for a Newcastle win. I've got Newcastle to beat Southampton 3-1. Next, we have Forest versus Bournemouth. Okay, Forest, man, survived 2 point deductions last year, and they still survived in the Premier League. So that is all you can ask for. Fair play to them. To be fair, Nottingham Forest have not really been that active in the Premier League transfer window this year. They are in talks right now to sign Roman Souza. Okay, he's a Paraguayan winger, and Leicester wanted him as well, and he's a very decent player, and you know, he's one for the future. So if they get him, that is their business done personally. They're up against Bournemouth, man. Oh guys, Bournemouth have just lost their main striker, Dominic Solanke, and that will be a massive miss right there. Oh man, Bournemouth, man, will now find it hard to score goals. Okay, they have truly lost their best player, and I don't know what Bournemouth do right now. They're coming to the market to sign a new striker, but let's be real though, is anyone out there as good as Dominic Solanke who Bournemouth can actually afford? Let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, they might struggle this season now they've lost him. But anyway, I do have this game though to end as an entertaining draw. That is why I've got this game, guys, to end as a 1-1 draw. This next one could be game of game week 1. This is going to be a fantastic game. It's West Ham versus Aston Villa. West Ham have done some amazing business this transfer window, probably one of the best one this window so far. They've literally signed Max Kilman from Wolves, £50 million, the captain. They've also signed Somerville from Leeds, and now he is a fantastic player, and also one of the most underrated strikers in the world, Fulham. That is right, man. Borussia Dortmund striker's 31 years old now, but he wasn't fast anyway. He's just an absolute unit. You know what? West Ham will have a fantastic season now. They've finally got a striker who is good enough to compete in the Premier League. That is right. The last 3 seasons, guys, I've said to you, they have struggled with strikers, and now they've got a world-class striker in their ranks right now. So West Ham will have a fantastic season. They're up against Aston Villa, who have also had a good transfer window. Onana is one of them, okay. They've sold Diaby, but you know, he won't be missed that much. But like I say, this game will be a fantastic game to watch. Villa have also signed Ross Barkley, who's going to be a very important player for them this season, okay. Yeah, this game will be one of the most entertaining games of game week 1. Emery, the manager for Villa, he is getting them playing some fantastic stuff now. So, just on that, I've got this game to be an entertaining draw. That is right, guys. I've got this game to end as a 2-2 draw. Next up, we have Brentford versus Crystal Palace. Okay, Brentford have still kept on with Tony. Okay, so that is important for them. They have also signed Fabio Carvalho from Liverpool, £30 million. Now he is a good player as well. He's got Premier League experience. He's skillful. He's quick. He's still young. And that is a fantastic signing for Brentford right there. They're up against Palace, okay, who I said to you at the start of the season, these will have another good season, okay. Glasner is got them playing how he wants them. They've signed some decent players. Canada, the Japanese midfielder, he is a fantastic player. Marteta, guys, he is a changed man right now, so he will be a massive part of their system this year. You know what, Palace, man, could finish in the top 10. We'll see what happens. So just on that, I do have this game, guys, to end as a Palace win. That's why I've got Crystal Palace to beat Brentford 2-0. Now, this is going to be another fantastic game. It's the big dogs. It is Chelsea versus Man City. That is right, man. Chelsea have signed so many players this season. Dewsbury Hall, Pedro Neto. They're in talks right now to sign João Felix again. Man, guys, we cannot keep up with Chelsea now. I'm sure they've broken so many rules. Where are all these fines coming from? Literally, they need to be investigated. I hate Chelsea with a passion. Enzo Maresca, the old Leicester City manager, he used us for a stepping stone to go to Chelsea, okay? But yeah, buying all these players, guys, is not the key, trust me. Now, Enzo has a massive job of trying to keep all his players happy, okay? Like I say, I'm going to pick 11 players in the starting lineup, and they've got like 30 players who are well enough to start in the Premier League. So Enzo has a massive job on his hands with this Chelsea squad. We shall see what happens. They're up against Man City, okay, who have only signed 1 player this season, okay. They have recently sold Alvarez to Atletico Madrid, and you know what, to be fair, he wasn't really a starter, but he will be a big loss, because when he did play, he did score goals, okay. And you know what, Man City have only 1 striker now available in their ranks, and that is Haaland, okay. So Man City probably won't be as dominant this season. We shall find out. Because of Chelsea's situation right now, I do have this game as a Man City win. That is why I've got Man City to beat Chelsea 3-1. And we are down to the last game, guys. That is right. This is the exciting one. It is Leicester City versus Tottenham Hotspur. That is right, man. Oh, Steve Cooper, he did not get off to a good start in the pre-season. They lost 3 games in a row in pre-season, okay. But I'm so excited for this, man. Today, it's Tuesday. Today, we could sign Wilfried Zaha. That is right, man. We are literally about to sign Wilfried Zaha, and he will be a massive difference to this Leicester squad, because Leicester needs some players right now, and with him in the squad, Vardy is injured for 2 to 3 weeks, so that will be that's a big loss as well. So getting Wilfried Zaha in will be a massive boost, okay. Steve Cooper is favourite to be sacked, the first manager of the season. I don't think he will be. You know, he's a decent manager. We shall see what happens, but Leicester are slowly now buying some players to compete in the Premier League, because we need them players, okay. Harry Winks will be one of the key players this year, trust me. Harry Winks is a underrated player, very good. They're up against Tottenham Hotspur, who have just signed Dominic Solanke, okay? Fantastic signing for them, okay? So listen, obviously Spurs lost Kane a few years ago, and I never thought that they would replace Kane, okay? Yes, Dominic Solanke is nowhere near as good as Kane, but Dominic Solanke is a top player, and you know, he's literally a good replacement for Kane. So see what happens with Spurs. They could have a good season this year, so we'll see what happens. But I just can't do it, guys. I just can't predict a Leicester loss. So that's why I've got this game, guys, to end as a 1-1 draw. Wilfried Zaha with his first goal of the season. Let's go. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did like that, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one next week for Game Week 2. I can't believe the Premier League is back. If you're excited, let me know down below in the comments. But anyway, thanks for watching. Good night, yeah?